2003 VY V6, 19-inch mags, 245 by 35 asymmetric tyres. I think they're about 9 inches wide. Painted the calipers and the rotors a couple of years ago. Use a K&N air filter, just a panel for my daughters. Obviously P-player, a few restrictions there, eh? Standard executive. Nothing too flashy about this, except for what's in it. The camera, she's a bit wild. I'm going to replace that one. Want something like a 170 degree, it's only 120 degree. Catback exhaust, chrome tip, it's a bit dirty. 1200 kilo Towball setup. On all the tyres, there's a little tyre pressure monitoring system sensor. And that's basically it, just a standard body kit. It's got PWR lowered front suspension, FE2 height, and the rear is just a standard height. Standard spring, Monroe gas, shock absorber. Lights and the door handles. Interior, pretty basic. Standard wild cherry smelly tree. Tyre pressure monitoring system. A few switches. Carbon fibre trim. Center console. Clean all the shit out of it. Turn the ignition on and starting to get an LED going on that. That's super cheap auto for you. That's my remote. That's just an insert. They can go up there, cigarette lighter socket, and then everyone's got one. Alright, just read the lights, rock gauge, a bit blurry, there we go. Airbag fault, got to fix the clock spring, getting a bit low on fuel. Change the lights everywhere. What's that? Don't know. Must have been a pair of sunnies, I think. Sun Shack, yeah, sunnies. Anyway, controller in here. Twin mounted controller. It's up everywhere. It's down there, down here, pedal lights here, in the side, over in that one. A lot of my wiring's all underneath here, where all the fuses are kept. A bit dark. There we go. A bit wild. But I'll fix it up one day. Just a standard fuse holder area, and yeah. Anyway. The mad keyring. Oh. Anyway, I'll pop this boot. LED number plate lights. Got lights up in my JVC 6x9s, 250 watts each, 3-way amplifier that runs them, some more lights. Can't really see much in there. There's a second battery there. They're telling me there's only 3 lights. There should be 4 if it's fully charged. Maybe turn a light on here. There's a cigarette lighter socket there. There's 3 there. 600 watt inverter. And that's a 500 watt amplifier. And then the kicker. Quite a nice amplifier. And the subs. Camera's way out of focus. iPhone 4GSs are not very good, but I suppose it's better than the other one I got. So well, the wire runs into there and then up there, and remote power. It's earth to the boot. Oh, fucking. There you go. It's earth to the boot, and then the boot's earthed to the car. And then audio runs up the other side. Anyway, those 3 cigarette lighter sockets are controlled by this switch. You can have the car turned off and they'll still work. Anyway, so this switch up here runs the neons, which it's a bit daylight, but you sort of see it. Definitely see those ones under the door. And the other one, that's for the front grille. LED Parker light bulbs. I'm not sure if anyone else has a problem with standard T10 bulbs, but you know, they just black out, go real black anyway. There's a transmission cooler, a beautiful Holden badge instead of a fucking Chev badge. There you go. Tranny cooler. A few LED lights in there. Knocked out those, and I'm going to try and get a plate up so the air directs to the radiator. I'll just pop this bonnet, not that it's really much under here. What you see is what you get. Nothing special. Just your standard stock Ecotec. It's got a bigger alternator on it, 120 amps. K&N air filter inside that. This battery is 650 cold cranking amps. Maintenance free. Green light there, you can see it. There's one wire that goes to the battery, the big thick one. The second battery, which is a 600 cranking amp, and the little one goes to the smaller amplifier that powers the two 6x9 speakers. I use Castrol Magnatec 1040. In the transmission I use Castrol Transmax. Never has a problem. I use Super.4 brake fluid. And Repco brand coolant. 5-year warranty on it. The power steering also uses Castrol Transmax. So Transmax pretty expensive, but you know, it's good shit. And that's that. Oh, and I cut that a bit bigger. Yeah, it's actually quite noticeable too, and it also sealed up where that goes into the box. It's fully airtight. There is still a hole in the bottom of the box for the water to drain out. So that's that. Oh, what else has this fucking thing got? That's the original Tyre placard. That's the one I got for me mags. My Towball rating. Fucking blurry. There we go. Standard mags. Anyway, these speakers are JVC DRVNs. There's a woofer cone in there, component speaker setup with the crossover, the tweeter. I think they're about 290 watts or something like that, maybe 230, can't remember off the top of my head. There's the other one. I only have front electric windows. The rear also has the same speakers up there. Nice and out of the road, but in your ear. Quite friggin' loud. It's the back. Yeah, more lights. More lights. Tweeter over there. My two daughters' car seats. Quite bright. Fire extinguisher. It's not a nice bottle. There we go. Just in case of all this wiring, just a glove box, red tube, white light, you know, USB thing, iPod control, for towing, fuses, Canon sticker. Lights under the door handles. Yeah, that might be better. Quite easy to do. Few fucking lights. Completely sealed. Oh, I suppose you want to hear me start it up. It's nothing great, but I can tell you right now, the stereo does not cut out. I'm leaving the lights on, turn on high beams even if I want. It's not going to stop anything. Yeah, wash the engine a bit of water on the fan belt. Its stereo does not cut out. I can crank it up to 50, doesn't stop it. One Cadillac converter and one Baffle, or whatever you call them. I must say, with the tranny cooler, they run a lot better. Well, that's another thing. Oh. Some important information. If you want to know when your fan turns on, I'll start up again. Turn the aircon on. That green light right there. It's installed on the fan. It tells me when the fan's turned on. The large fan. The second fan, the smaller fan, I haven't got a light on it. But the only time it operates is when it's really hot. But the electric fan will turn off as soon as you go over 50 kilometers an hour. But as soon as you slow down and go under 30, it'll turn back on. So, yeah. And still got the original engine in. There you go. That's how many Ks is. Oh, that's a trip for my holiday I just went on. Anyway, here's the pressures in the tyres. That's the temperature of the tyre. That's the temperature and pressure of the spare. Anyway, it's getting nice and dark now. I'll chuck that neon on. Turn this car off. Can't really see it, eh? Yeah, I'm boring you. But quite easy to do. Gee, the wind's picking up. Yeah. Now I'm going to upload it on the computer. So, Cosmoi. Toshiba Cosmoi. Intel Core i7. There we go. Windows 7. Cosmoi. Harman Kardon. Very powerful machine. Keyboard lights up. Thanks for watching. Please comment. Don't care how offensive. All feedback's good.